So I kept blabbing about how like the deadline was on the 29th when really that's actually when trade deadlines started and negotiations started. The biggest ones that I've seen and that I've written down that I've seen is the Grizzlies getting Smart but also D Rose, the Rockets getting Dillon Brooks but also Fred VanVleet, the Knicks getting Dante DiVincenzo, and I've seen the post and it's pretty cool that a lot of the Villanova boys are running it back in New York, which, you know, just get, you know, Big Smooth up there, Chris Jenkins, Archie Diacono, and Mikal Bridges in Knicks land. And ooh, we might be talking. Okay, the Cavs got Max Strus, the 76ers got Pat Beverly, and then the Lakers got Gabe Vincent. And so that was pretty like, to see is that, you know, two of our guys from Miami got traded away, which I did see that happening, but only because of the reality of what the NBA is, NHL, NBA, NFL, MLB, where it's like, if you don't perform and you're not under contract, you're probably going to get cut. You know, that's the business side of it. And so when Strus and Vincent were having their lull games in the finals, you know, only averaging 5 points the whole series or 10 points the whole series against Bam's average or Jimmy's average, it's like, it was coming. It was inevitable. So the player that got in a better situation, I would definitely say Lakers, Vincent. Like, can you tell me that Max Strus on the Cavs with Mitchell is better than Vincent on the Lakers with AD and LeBron? Like, no. Like, now, so I made my prediction of like the top 8 teams like post draft, kind of like a mock up. Way too soon to tell. There will be changes. Now, this is my prediction that I'm going to say, and I think the Fred VanVleet trade started this progression to where we are now, where they have Dillon Brooks. I think James Harden is going back to the Rockets. I really truthfully think he does. And with the new additions, okay, so there were the draft picks that they got in years past, but with Fred VanVleet and Dillon Brooks and James Harden, that Rockets team, like I had them at what, you know, bottom of the bottom, 13th or 14th in the West. That's a 6th or 5th seed. Like, just saying it right now, like if the Clippers don't get healthy and come back, I think it's crazy to say that I think that particular Rocket squad, could get a higher seeding than the Kings or the Lakers. I could see it. And it's crazy. It's out of the norm. But I think James Harden now is looking, which is weird because if I was James Harden, I would stay with Joel Embiid. But with all the pieces that have kind of moved over to there, he might want to go back home to Houston. So we'll just see. My safe pick is with how much he is talking about leaving, but also Damian Lillard. I say those two guys are as good as gone. I think Lillard is going to go to the Heat because he said he wants to go to the Heat. And I think that James Harden's just going to go back to the Rockets. Like, you know, he didn't want to go to the Sixers. He just got caught up with Ben Simmons in that trade. So that's my opinion on that. And I will try to catch you guys in the next video. Peace.